I guess we could say maybe stuff that we're currently working on now that we can maybe publicly disclose.
Okay.
Or just something that we could kind of go on or build from here.
Oh, comparing ourselves from this time last year
Oh,
to
yeah.
now.
What do we think? Where do we think we're? Yeah, kind of like that. And then towards the end, we kind of mix in like where do we think we're going to be this time next year?
Oh yeah.
I like that. All right, who wants to take it from the top?
I'll let you go first, bud.
Haha, joke's on you. Uno reverse card. I'm working for the sheep. He's gone.
Yep.
He's gone last every single time.
Yeah, sheep.
Great. So, I have to first... So, where we are right now, we're at 865 subscribers. By this time next year. I've made some bold claims before, and they've never worked out. But I'll be...
If you keep believing that.
But I'll be damned!
You keep putting yourself out.
Ask Nate how many times I've chewed him out for stopping him from saying that.
But, like I was about to say, I'll be damned if I'm going to let that happen this year. Hopefully. I don't know. People have to actually... People actually have to watch my regular videos, and they don't, and it hurts, especially when you put a lot of effort into said regular videos. I'm literally about to go and cut up a regular video like today. I was going to go cut it up and upload it on TikTok, because for whatever reason, I've been shadow banned on TikTok. Like, for the past, 3 weeks, I just don't give views. None.
What?
It's weird. I've never, usually it lasts...
Oh, because TikTok favors the bigger creators, and what they do is they push your content for a short time period, and then after that short time period, they want you to start paying for your views at that point. And that's just where, I draw the line. I'm not going to go pay for the views anywhere.
Well,
Which I believe YouTube's going to get let out here pretty soon.
Well, anyways, I was going to go cut up a full video of mine, because apparently... they want you to do long-form videos now on TikTok. Well, I mean, long-form as in, nothing over 7 minutes. So I gotta chop a video up into 2, so that it'll fit.
You can post a 7-minute video on TikTok?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you have to get past a certain point, don't you? And then it'll let you do that. Because I remember I got the thing now where I could post upwards of a 3-minute video.
Oh, I don't know. It just kept telling me, hey, try a 7-minute video. So
I need to see if I can post a 7-minute video. Especially for those videos that I have that are really short, 8 minutes. I bet I can knock off 1 minute of content and post the full video directly to TikTok.
Yeah, well, I'm
going to... TikTok doesn't pay anything compared to YouTube, though. That's why I just kind of used it as a fun source or a funnel source to the main hub.
Exactly. That's what it would be for, is funneling people to the main.
Yeah, I really, honestly, the TikTok, I just, well, I use it so I can make shorts for the main, because, it's easier to edit on there than it is to edit in YouTube Shorts. Made me think, why don't you
use CapCut?
I just need to lob off, it's literally just me talking. I don't do anything complex. If I do anything complex, I just do it on the computer.
But it looks like more professional grade. You get the transitions, you get the little...
I don't have any transitional
stuff.
It's literally just me talking most of the time. Because when you're doing daily shorts like this, it's slowly going insane. I want to die.
You can spice it up and make it look fancy.
Well, we'll see. Well, anyways, I'm not even concerned about the TikTok. It's not what I'm really...
Continue.
But anyways, back to where I want to be next year. You gotta say
this is a bold statement.
I want to be at, well, I mean, anywhere above 1,400. Pretty bold.
I bet you we can get you to 2K.
Oh, I'm sure. Under, if we start the streaming up thing. The problem is, I stream on one channel, and I want the other channel to be the male where they all go. That's the problem. But it's you can't stream science content. There's nothing to stream.
How good are you with Redstone?
Awful.
Awful?
Awful. I've tried
Honestly,
to figure it out.
You could probably stream on your main channel and then just do Minecraft chemistry experiments.
But Minecraft chemistry experiments. Well, I don't know.
You just do random things with Redstone. You just mess around with it. Today I built this somewhat of a repeater system, and it sends off and spawns and whatever, and then it can kind of funnel towards, hey, you want to go watch more real life chemistry stuff? Boom, there you go. You got your stuff mainline stream, but then you have a gaming thing tied to it.
Yeah. Well, we used to do random science live streams, and we ranked the elements. We ranked the organs of the human body. That was a fun one.
Elements of a human body. Hey, Buck, can we dissect you?
There's not really much to dissect. You go from the toe to the head in about 2 seconds.
I know, it's like dissecting a mini pig.
Why don't you just take a nice big glass and shut up?
Well, okay, so for next year, by this time, it really depends on how much I work with you guys. Because if I do it under my own power, 1,500 is a really bold claim. Do it under your power.
Well, you mix the two, but you also got to reach out and network. So who's people around you that you might actually be able to help build this with? Who can you reach out with, maybe and get more stuff with?
I don't know of any small science creators. I don't.
Well, not even that, but just like...
Do research. Do you know how much of my time nowadays I just spend on YouTube looking for new content creators that do YouTube? What's it called?
You want team building advice? He's the guy to work with.
Exactly. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've spent hours and hours and hours just scouring the YouTube looking for new farm sim content creators. I can bring in.
He's like Reggie. Nate is the perfect definition of Reggie Belfonte. I'm scouring the globe for the next great thing. He's not the one that's doing it. I'm the one that's doing it.
I don't know. I mean, I did pretty good. I brought what's his name? Farm Sim SWU. I brought him to light, and now he passed me not so long ago.
Yosho.
Yeah, Yosho. He's at 1,000 now. Yeah, a lot of those guys. I went out there and found them and bring them to the light. And now more and more people are starting to see them, and their stuff is starting to pick up now.
We brought you to the light. It only cost $35.
I bet you think you could have got more out of it by now.
No, I'm actually pretty happy with that. If anything, I wish I could have technically just done it for free.
I mean, you can reimburse me for everything.
How about no?
How about no?
I mean, I can send you a bill in the mail for the rest of the 35. You already sent me $5 the other day, so I can send you the bill.
Can we cut this guy already?
No.
No, because
anyway,
then you don't do the work I do for Grant.
Keeping the ball rolling. Is that pretty much where you? I guess where were you at technically this point last year though?
I, honest to God, don't even remember. So we're gonna go to YouTube Studio.
Were you a sad little muffin last year at this point? Let's put it that way.
I think.
A sad big muffin.
I'm in analytics. Let's do audience. Let's go subscribers. So we'll want to do 2023. So in 2023, we gained 296 subscribers, which according to it was more than January 1st, which is more than the previous year, 141% more. So, and then this year, I'm pretty sure we're already up more than that. So, in the last 90 days, we're already up 88 subscribers. Actually, we can cut that down to no, 128 days. Yeah, in 28 days, we're already up 48 subscribers. So, we can do this.
Yes, we can.
It will be done. But that's where we were. It's a big jump, but we can do it. It's all about how much you believe and writing, algebra on the board. So, Buck, you always went in the middle, so now you're going in the middle again. So where you are?
Go ahead.
So all right, you're at 70. I had you pulled up. Pull you up again.
I am at 72,657 right now.
And where were you last year this time?
That's what I'm finding out.
Drum roll, please. I have a button for it. There it is. You can't hear it. I wish you could hear it, but you can't.
Well, whatever that number is, I was actually I think I was right either around or under 50.
Okay.
No, wait.
No, you were
yes.
at 40 because we grew. Me and you grew. No, yeah, you were at 50 because we grew
All I
kind
know
of the
is
same
that-
pace.
All I know is that June 27th was the worst day on record for my channel in sub count. I lost 173 subs in one day.
No,
Why?
you had a worse. You had a worse day. You had a worse day. You lost
Excuse
every
me?
subscriber in one day.
That was June 27th.
Yeah, then that means you lost 50 subscribers.
I lost
50,000.
over I lost over 55,000 subscribers in about an hour and 10 minutes. No, that was but this time last year. Over the course of 2023, I have gained 24,187 people, and going on 2024 already, I'm already up 1,600. So we've already made pretty good headway. I didn't make the 72,000. No, I didn't make the 71,000 that I wanted by 2024's start time, but I hit it like 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the 1st. So I'd still technically claim that as I hit the goal. But that time last year, the problem that I see is that I really only see the rebirth of my channel where I've actually been building the channel since October 12th. Up until that point, and Nate, you could definitely vouch for this, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. From 2019, or really even when I started this in 18, up until the crash in June, I was the biggest, the biggest piggybacker, lazy sack of garbage you've ever seen. Like, I put work into it, I did my own stuff, but it was like I put one video out, 1 to 3 videos like we said in the beginning. Sorry, Jerry. I put out however many little bits of content. I didn't post anything. I hardly did. I was putting work, long hours, wasting a lot of money, doing a lot of stupid things. And then I realized that after about 5 months after the crash, I'm like, I really do not like where I'm at. Had an epiphany moment. Saw a couple things about what I was doing, and I'm like, you need to change. And since October alone, I actually want to look at that. From October till now, 90 days. I would think, yeah. From October till now, we gained 24,000 subscribers last year. From October till the end of the year, like right now alone, is 9,000. In that short of a span. Like, that's what happened when I 3 videos a week, 2 to 3 videos a week, stream on the weekends, you get the community active, you start taking things to the floor. That level of a shift going upwards, it's like, let's shoot for the stars and make something happen. That's where I can work with you, that's where I can work with you, that's where I can work more with Grant, that's where I can start going on these trips and actually making it logical. Sometimes the videos might not do that great, but when you got 2 other ones that are carrying the rest of the week, that one didn't matter. It's just getting you extra views, extra exposure. But going from here next year, with the way I have it going, I know there's going to be slow months, I know there's going to be great months. I'm projecting that I might be able to hit the 100K by April. If I can keep the track rolling.
All right.
I'm thinking this month I might be able to hit, let's see here, where are we at? If we're at 72, if I hit 71,000 right on the mark, and that would put me at 1,500. That's probably about 3K this month. So if I do 3K a month, and then maybe I have one that does really good and we do 4K, and we have another one go down and does 2.5K, that'd probably put me, it might be a little bit late. I would suppose by at least halfway through this year, by summertime, I'm over it.
All right.
And end the year, we're singing Kumbaya and
Kumbaya.
tequila on a freaking tequila on a yacht. I don't know.
Yacht. We can build a yacht.
We're gonna build a yacht out of cardboard and plywood from Tractor Supply and Home Depot.
Yes. Hey, where are Menards?
This boat is sponsored by Home Depot.
No. We gotta go local. Gotta go Menards.
Go to Tractor Supply.
Well, I mean,
Yo, better yet, let's go to Baumgars.
Let's build a boat. I like that idea.
I got an idea. Ace Hardware.
Ace Hardware. So we need to buy a boat body from someone, and then.
Oh no, we just go grab ourselves a bunch of 55-gallon barrels and just strap them to the bottom of a piece of plywood, like a pontoon.
That would work. I wanted to build
All right, Nate, on to you.
And mine would be the most drastic out of everybody.
Oh gosh.
Well, because you gotta remember, this time last year, I just met you.
Yeah, like what was it?
4
3 days
days.
ago now? Was 3 days ago?
About 4
4
days.
days.
Yeah, you told me that on about 4 days. So I would have just met you, and I don't believe our video would have been posted. I'm looking to see.
Because you had made content before this, and it was like 4 or 5 videos, or something like that. But like your official debut with us didn't happen for like a week or so, did it?
It looks like it didn't happen for like a week. Because I'm trying to look and see.
Our first
know-
message between us happened on the 11th. I know that.
Yeah, I know that as well. I'm trying to figure out when did I make the first bit of content that actually me and you, because our video didn't follow too far after we did that. After we did that talk.
Mm-hmm. Well, I
know
think the video came out on like the 13th or something, the 13th or the 14th.
Yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Well, I know for a fact, whatever it was, video. We're way off. Me and you are when the video came out. The 23rd.
Oh yeah, because it did take me a bit to set stuff up, didn't it?
Yeah, because we were set. Yep, yeah, that was what it was. So our video didn't come out until the 23rd, and I was having to edit it, and I was already editing it, stuff like that.
Well, we've come a long way in a year. You've already gotten 20,000 in a year.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So you have that video now. You, of course, you had other videos that didn't do too good. And I was actually just looking at this. According to my YouTube statistics, the 15th of January of last year, I got 1 subscriber.
That's
So far, if I take a guess, I'm going to try to make 115 today. Subscribers. I should easily be able to pass that.
Wait a minute. 115 in a day or 115,000?
Oh.
End of today.
Yeah, easily by the end of today. I usually average about 100 subscribers a day.
I average.
You're high. You're averaging higher than me right now, but trust me, I know.
Yeah, because I had 127 yesterday, 162 the day before. The highest I think I've ever had. I think the highest I ever had in a day. Okay, 183, 191, 204. Yeah, 28th was the highest I think I've had in the entire lifespan of the channel. Let me check.
I average.
I take that back. November 11th of 2019 was 1,648. You can thank Grant for that one.
Oh, hold on. I can hold up. Lifetime.
You imagine 1,600 people in one day, Sheep? Because we basically both freaked the heck out when it happened.
Could imagine.
Yeah, my max I've ever gotten was 500 in one day.
That's literally like all of my subscribers. So I couldn't even. Yeah.
Hey, if you get more open time, we'll get you on with Grant. All 200 people in a day.
200 people a day. Yeah, remember that little bit of gap we needed to get, to finish.
We can make his 900-minute stream not be every other week, every day.
Hold up.
It would have to be every other day. It had to be. So I couldn't do it next weekend. It had to be the following weekend when I don't work. And then the 1,000 one would happen.
It's not about if you're going to be chosen, buddy. It's about if you're going to answer the dang call.
The Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It's a joke we have at work.
And then you got me standing outside with what is technically just a fertilizer spreader with the headphones on and a big old face covering shield. And I said, when Call of Duty brings out the new snow clearing DLC.
Oh my god.
But no,
yeah, I had some fun with that.
But I was saying, but no, I had no team at that point, nothing like that. And right now, I have a team of 9 people I work with. No, 10 people I technically work with. And then, trying to make sure, 1,000 subscribers currently. And yeah, and a lovely buck.
All
Don't forget a lovely buck part.
Our Cinderella story.
If there really is anybody that I have actually met over the last year that has really surpassed, not necessarily what I thought they could do, but really has taken charge, it has been you, Nate. I'm not going to lie, for being as humble as you are, there's been a lot of bumps in the road, but for what you had to do and the amount of time that you had to do it, where you were at a year ago versus where you're at now, dude, you handled that like a champ, and I know there's a heck of a lot of ways to go. Sheep, you're doing the same thing. We're all building. It's gonna take a bit. 24 for some odd reason. I mean, I know there's gonna be some really good moments and there's gonna be some really bad moments. You can't hide from that. That's just life. But for some odd reason, there's just some sort of a gut feeling that I have that for some odd reason, 24 is gonna be a year for a handful of us.
Let's go.
Well, I think so too, because like I guarantee everybody's saying it. Like all the big guys are stepping down. This is becoming like a lot of the bigger YouTubers. It's like every week at this point, I'm hearing of another person that's quitting YouTube.
It wasn't who was it? Louis from Vanoss is stepping down.
Yep, he's stepping down. Matt Pat stepped down.
Oh yeah.
Didn't Wildcat step down too, or is he still rolling?
I don't know. I think he might be stepping down. I'm not 100% sure. I need to check on that one.
PewDiePie stepped down. I know that.
Well, he's still a big
name. But a lot of those big names that we grew up watching are stepping down. So now
even Grant technically could say he's stepping down. Now we got to carry the lineage of the torch.
Well, I'm waiting for that day that me and you get the DM saying, "Hey, I'm tired of recording farm sim videos and videos. Period. Y'all boys need to take over the channel." I'm waiting for that. Waiting for that day. Was like, no, I don't want that.
Well, the thing about it is that what Grant had the biggest milestone that I technically have reached is ever since day one. I mean, back in my first or second podcast with you, Sheep, we pretty much were talking about how it's like I said I didn't want to do this full time. I didn't want this as a job, and then it turned into now I'm doing it as a full time job. But that was during the riding a high phase. I walked into what was the most perfect, pristine opportunity that if I actually would have taken it seriously and did what I could, I'd be right now Austin Farmer. Easily could be where Austin Farmer is at sitting right now. 500,000 subscribers, taking a 2-week vacation to Mexico for the first of the year to get past the view shortage. I don't know. But it's like you could have done that if you'd have taken it seriously. But it took me this long to develop to go, this is what we need to do. So I walked in on the pristine moment, and I almost missed the boat. I'm still swimming to catch up to it, but like you, Nate, that's why I said you did a heck of a lot better, because you walked in during what was not boom time, and you did what you did in a year. You did pretty much what I did in a year. You did what you did in a year that it took me 3 years to do.
Yeah. I mean...
And I had how much better of an opportunity to do that?
Hey, you had FS19 to do it. Oh, I would have killed for that. See, that's the only good part about this being a potential new year for a new game, is that means we just have that much better of a chance to really step up with our content and make it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
And really branching into other games. Now, I just hate, but the one thing I really hate about it, and I kind of want to change that for the new year, is I hate being so... I mean, I know we're a gaming channel in general, but we also have to think, our audience, it's not like our audience stays the same age the whole time. Like, people grow up, people change. We got guys that were watching Grant. Grant's channel turned 10 years old this year. So if there's anybody that has been watching his channel since day one, you have a guy who was 13, 14 years old when that channel started. He's now 24, probably has maybe even a wife and a kid. Like, times change. Like, the actual visualization, even when I started, this channel, 2019, I got this logo in, like, 2020. Even if the kids were there, there's kids that have been graduated out and are halfway through college right now that have been watching us. Mm-hmm. So I want to get out of just being so tied to Farm Sim. I hate being a channel that is so griped to just one thing. And I know I could post other content that actually does well. You have to pertain it and kind of make it like what the content already is, but do what Austin does and take what you did in game and do it in real life and record it. and then you can transfer that into other things. So like your chemistry stuff, say we want to do a video where in Farm Sim I want to go do something Memorial Day stuff and we want to make fireworks. Well, I got a chemist right here. Let's go make a giant looking bomb and just go blow it up in the middle of a field. That's video views, just not my plaque.
We'll need a field.
Hashtag blow the plaque up.
Just FYI, baking fireworks is illegal. It is illegal.
And
So, as far as they're aware of, it is not a firework. It is an accident.
Exactly. It is a very specific accident.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's an accident. We were doing chemistry, and it was an accident. We are not building fireworks.
You call it a science experiment.
Yep, it's a science experiment. We need a sign. Danger, science ahead.
Exactly.
Science is happening.
That's a huge thing just for this year in general. I really want to, because of how I run my operation, I have the ability to do that. It definitely is going to take a lot more work. The one thing my family really doesn't like, and I don't like it either, is the amount of time that I put into this, where I could be up at 7 o'clock in the morning and I don't go to bed until 11 o'clock at night. I'm just on the computer working, or I'm doing something that pertains to the job, and then I go to a family party and it's like I'm always checking my phone, constantly doing stuff. I don't really like to do that, but when you wake up every day and you have to be creative, like, that takes a lot of power.
Oh, yeah.
And I want to be able to have the availability to just go, hey, you want to grab like 10 friends, go to laser tag, I'll pay you guys like $15-20 to come with me, and we all just have fun for the day, and I just make a video out of it and call it good.
Laser
Like, we can do that, make it as a tax write-off, and just go for Sunday Fun Day. That's literally what we can do. That's the stuff I want to do, and I can do that and have fun with it.
I missed that.
Does that not sound like the best career in the world?
It does, well, yeah. That's why. Oh man, that's why I hate the full-time job. It's great, it pays the bills, but I don't have the time I want to be able to put into it. Like, because on the weekends, you're tired of, working at the main time job. You want to relax. Instead, it's like, come home, it's like, all right, gotta write a script.
That's why I stopped. That's why when I actually understood that I had something that I could technically do here, I took that time and I stopped doing those part-time jobs, because it wasn't that I didn't want to do them. Trust me, I got 3 or 4 people that have asked me back, like, can you please come back and work, or do you want to come back and work with us? It's like, yes, I could, I would. But to build this business at where it's at now, I have to take the time to build it.
Oh, yeah.
And it definitely has cut into profits. And it's cut into time, it's cut into expenses. But that's business.
Yep.
And I was at a point at some point where I thought about having to do that. But I made it work.
You have
and
to
that's why I
figure
want
out
to help with the others to make it so it's good for them. Once you're monetized, you can really do whatever the heck you want. That's just extra money right now.
Yeah, you have to figure out where your time is better spent. Right now it's at work. It just is what it is. I have to pay the bills. I have to do this. Have to do this. YouTube, it's a hobby that I wish was something more. But right now, that's all it is. I have a million freaking hobbies, but that's besides the point. And that's the idea. It's to monetize.
That's actually why I hire an editor. Is because I looked at it logistically. It takes me about 4 to 5 hours to edit one video. Well, okay, I could be spending those 4 to 5 hours making more money doing other projects or getting another video ready to go, where I could pay someone who can do it in 2 hours. That's why I did the editor thing. Because I suck at editing.
That's the only problem thing, though, that I believe that why I became as stubborn as a mule as I am. Because you're not the greatest in the editing field, and that's completely all right.
Yeah.
I sucked at editing as well, but because I wanted to be a solo act operation, I put the time into that. Austin was kind of the way where Austin, before he was a YouTuber, he was a modder. The reason that I always made the joke that he can't script a wheel anymore is because he doesn't take the time to do his own projects anymore. He's strictly business. He does all that. He sends his videos off to either be edited or he does his own stuff. But it's like his channel, he used to be able to make his own projects for his videos. I do everything in-house, so it's like I put however much time into 2-3 videos, but it's like, all right, I want to make a project for my video. Take a day or two. All right, it's set to go for Wednesday. Let's go. It takes more time to learn. It takes more time to do that, but then if the building were to falter, like, you couldn't afford an editor. Let's just put this into perspective. You can't afford the editor, you can't afford the blank. Now you have to do your own stuff, and then the quality goes down. That's not a bad thing, because you have to learn it, but it's nice when you know how to do it, and you have the ability to. Like, if I were to source out now and have somebody else do it, It'd save me time, but I don't know if I'd like the product. So I don't. I'm just stubborn. I'm just a stubborn mule.
See, I'm different where I edit, believe it or not, I still edit occasionally. I will actually sit down and not a whole lot of people know this. I will edit at least one video a month just to make sure I get my skills sharpened. But it's also at the point where I'm now is I bet it's a lot harder for anybody to go through and be able to tell what videos I edited. But it's also one of those situations. It still takes me 4 to 5 hours to edit that video compared to 2. What's gonna make you more money at the end of the day?
Oh yeah.
I'd rather send it somebody can get it done in 2 hours than I sit there and do it, and I can sit there and take that 5 hours I would be doing that and plan for the next video, get the modding done, because finding a modder is difficult.
Especially when the one that should actually be helping you just decides to wave you up. Just forget about
I know, I know. Like I'm the number one person, so you're not important. Go over there.
Go over there.
Okay. Hang on, I'll go get my job.
Job. Well, it's exciting. Wow, I just realized how hungry I was. Wow. Well,